done with the end of another Fulham season, almost. So we are 26th of May 2030 now. So this end of season 5 potentially, but we've done all right this season. But we've got one more game against Sunderland, which I'm going to show you. That's away at the Stadium of Light, so it could be a tough game. But as you can see, we're 8th in the league currently. A win if Liverpool and Man U don't win, which seems unlikely when they're playing Forest and Brighton, but we could jump up into 6th here. I mean, we could drop down to 9th as well, but we've had a pretty good season. I will take you through the tactics shortly in the build-up to the game, but we've got some really good players now. I think this Lamelli looks fantastic. He's only 20 as well. 6'6", 20 jump and reach. I think he looks brilliant. Good technique, great tackling. George Anderson, he's only got a year left. He's still decent. He's 33 though, so I don't think I'll play him as much next season. Obviously, Bassey's still there playing well. We've got Bruno in goal, who looks phenomenal. 6'4", Brazilian, 19-year-old goalkeeper, already 4 stars. He's going to be fantastic. Aidan Evans coming along brilliantly. We would have potentially started Sessegnon, but he's injured, so we're going to play Kokonki in there, give him a bit of game time. Obviously, we've got Reid going back to Sunderland here, which hopefully he'll play well. Kevin has been fantastic for us. Jermaine Livermore, youngster, hasn't had a little bit of game time this year, but I do want to give him more potentially next year. We'll obviously have to review the squad situation. We've got Smith Rowe 29 now, so the question is, do I cash in on Smith Rowe? Because we've got some really good young players coming through. And then Lawrence and Dion, our 19-year-old Belgian centre forward, who is fantastic. I mean, he's got 13 goals this season so far in 43 games. The injury is our top scorer, unfortunately, but 17 goals in 47 games. This Domgioni, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but he's fantastic. He would be playing probably in that Livermore role, but we will see how we get on without him. And we'll get into this game. Didn't realise I had to skip on a little bit. I haven't done a lot on the training this year, actually, so I'm starting to just let that default to the coaches and obviously just try and bring in the best coaches you can. Obviously, I'm still trying to upgrade all the facilities if I can. I don't know if there's any more offering. I don't think there is. We are going to improve the youth facilities, which is good because they seem to be rejecting that a lot previously if you're watching in previous videos. But what we'll do now is we'll have a little look at the tactic. I don't know if I showed you this in the last video, but this is the tactic we're rolling with. Positive mentality as well. It does look a little bit random, but I suppose the theory were in the kind of visualizer, I think you could call it, is this. So it is a kind of 3 at the back with Heaven in front, and then we've just got these 3 playmakers just trying to get on the ball. Kokonki the width, or that wing back the width, Kevin's the width on the right, and then you've got your centre forward. Now, it's similar to that progressing through the middle. We've got now like a bit of a diamond shape in the build up, and then again, I know it looks a bit random there, but it's more like Anderson's here along in a 3 with Heaven just ahead of them, and then all of these guys just sort of do what they want. Kevin on the right, Kokonki on the left, cutting in, and then these just trying to cause chaos. That's the kind of theory behind the tactic, but it's more on the front foot. This one is probably the most kind of attacking and pressing style that I've used, so hopefully it works today. We'll see. And obviously, if you want more information on tactic, let me know, and we can maybe get it up on the Patreon page. I haven't updated my Patreon page for a while, so let me know if you do want a link to the tactic or something like that. And please remember to like, subscribe. Hope you're enjoying the content. I know the views are slowing down a little bit on YouTube these days. I know I don't get a lot of views anyhow, but I think it's happening with a lot of channels, to be honest, at the moment, and I'm not 100% sure why, but let's get into this game. Hopefully, beat Sunderland. We've got the kick-off there. Let me know, do you guys like the gameplay? I really do like the gameplay. I think it's fantastic. I suppose the other thing I've got to try and gauge in the game is, the flow of the game. Do I need to drop from like positive to balanced or to cautious, you know? And obviously, if I'm going after the game, do I go attacking? So there's not a lot happening here though, so I might just drop it to balance just to see if it improves anything. But I do like it on positive normally. It's Reagan to Livermore fizzes that over to Kakonki. Early ball, Smith put it wide. It's good football, that good early pass actually. I would prefer to have Sessignon out there. I think I need to look at the tactic actually. I might tweak it next season and make it so that's a winger holding the width out there rather than my fullback, so it means I don't have to rely on Sessignon playing as our fullback. I think he's the only really out-and-out wing-back we've got who plays that role properly, because obviously Robinson's left now and he was getting a bit old now. I think he's about 31, probably 32 now in this game. Bit of a slow build-up from Sunderland. We're not really getting at them, which is a bit disappointing because we have got quite a high press on. Just don't seem to be getting near them, which is worrying. But Anderson gets the ball back into Smith Rowe on our centre forward into Kevin. He's got a bit of space here. Can he pick anyone out? He has. Smith Rowe's on it again. Kakonki almost. Should have been a goal, I think. Now Dewsbury got all on the run. That's okay, I didn't come or anything. I was going to say we're going to get back into shape, but we must have. Bit of change there sometimes. That's what you'd expect. Obviously we're quite far on now, but Dewsbury Hall and players like that. Anderson there building up. Kevin is brilliant on this game, by the way. If you do start as Fulham, or you get a chance to sign him, I would recommend him. Smith Rowe back to Kakonki. He's a good athlete, Kakonki, but he obviously just doesn't have that end product. It's not a great cross, is it? Although I am asking them to do low crosses, so it's probably my fault. Dewsbury Hall. He's got a dinger away. He's got a bit of speed. Trying to cover. Let's come back to Daniel Talbot. He's got a lot of space there. It done, and we just didn't get back quick enough. I suppose that's the issue. Maybe when we've got like 6 players attacking, you are potentially going to get done on the break a little bit. But never mind. We'll go to a positive mentality. See if we can instantly get a goal back, which would be nice. Man United are winning. That's probably our chances of 6 gone out the window. Set score going there. It'd be nice if he did a bit more than real life. Yeah, I get played around here. Early worrying. Dinger's in. It's pretty wide. So just cautious. Just till half time, I think. Just to kind of settle in. We got the better XG though. No, I know it's the scoreline that matters, but yeah, the XG is not bad. Oh, come on, somebody's got to tap that. He wins it back, lovely to Livermore. Smith Rowe, you don't have to take him on there. Livermore's in. Straight at the post. That is very unlucky. Go on, Kevin, good tackle. 8 shots, 3 on target, 1.88 XG. They've got 4 shots, 2 on target, 0.62 XG, but they've got 58% possession, so they're kind of controlling it a bit from the leading position. We need to mix that up. Maybe do it with substitutions. Let's see how we go. Team's relatively fresh. Not too bad. Stick with cautious just for now, I think. In an attempt to kind of maybe control the game a little better. Get a bit more possession, slow the attack and play down just a touch. But let's see. On the attack here, if they score again, we're going to have to change that plan. Dewsbury Hall back to Dingra. Oh, good block. They are looking quite comfortable at the back there, aren't they, Sunderland? midfielder through again. This is a good win. Kevin, can we hit him on the break? In Heaven into Smith Rowe. Conky's got the space. Get past him. He's quick. Just hit one. Not a bad effort. Rather he was crossing than shooting though. Got a corner. Kevin will whip it in. 55 minutes. We've still got time here. Change our fortunes. Get it back in the box maybe. Trying to go all the way himself to Smith Rowe. There is the equaliser. Gets in. Free play from Kevin. 50th league goal for Fulham for Smith Rowe there. I thought we might have more. Probably been there for a good 8 years by now in this game. Not a lot of goals really, is it? I think we stick with cautious for now. Maybe look to attack a little bit later on. Let's see. They do look not always dangerous, but they do look comfortable, don't they, in possession at the back there. That's something I need to review with my tactic, and maybe in here Anderson's getting caught a bit. Win from Lamelli. I think he's played pretty well. I think he's put in a good couple of blocks. He's only at 6.6 though. Right, let's ring the changes. So, gonna go positive mentality. Got some tired legs, and there's some of our better players. Kakongi's gonna have to come off. I just don't know who for. Maybe Munoz. See how he goes there. Kevin looks knackered. Smith Rowe might have to go out there. See me up front. Saying that, I think Sanchez can play that right wing. So he can go in there. I don't really want to take Lamelli and Heaven off potentially. Don't mind bringing Finneran on. I think I'd rather keep Lamelli on. Possibly, in fact, yeah, we'll take him off and we'll switch Atkins out there. There's our subs. Munoz is not the best to be out there unless Bassi could do a better job potentially. Yeah, I think Bassi might be better suited to that. Let's see how this goes. Nice to end the season with a win, especially over Sunderland. Away from home though, away games are always tough, and we've had the better of the game, even if we haven't controlled the possession. So I can't be too upset with the way the game's going. Let's have a go. Let's get on to attacking. Let's encourage them. Let's see if we can do something in these last few minutes. Youngster Sanchez, I don't think I've shown you. I mean, he's a decent player. Hasn't had loads of game time for us this year because he's obviously behind Kevin, but he's a good player. Bassi there in that new advanced wing back role. Oh, Sanchez had a chance. Should have been a goal really, I think. Only a minute to go. We're going to draw 1-1. So we should have won. We should have won. Sorry, 3.38 xG to a 1.52 xG and 19 shots, 7 on target, away from home against Sunderland. I think it does show that this is a decent tactic. Probably needs a little bit of refining to improve. I'll go away and do a bit of that. But thank you for watching